Hello! Hello, all of you wonderful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Piercing the Veil Scar, Season 1, Episode 17, Vainglory or Victory. This is one of our tabletop RPG campaigns being run with our custom Scar system, or stories and creatures in alternate realities. This system is available for open playtest on our Discord as well as itch.io, so go take a look at it and let us know what you think. For this particular campaign, it is set in the Star Wars universe. And as is usual for this campaign, we will begin with the recap.
Piercing the Veil, Episode 17, Vainglory or Victory. The crew of the Omen Runner made their way further into the Fourth Temple, with Amy completing her trial of passion just before the crew started to get overwhelmed. The crew now has 2 of the necessary tiles for progressing further in, but is looking a bit ragged due to the new level of hostility present inside this temple. However, the situation is now far more dangerous to the crew, as the Imperial jump troopers have entered the temple after activating a jammer, being trailed by Krill. Will the crew attempt to avoid the troopers, attempt an ambush, or vacate the temple to prepare for a new attempt? The temple rewards them for each step taken forward. The dark side is known for temptation, after all.
Alright, and for introductions, go for it, Tal.
Hello, I am Taldarius, and I will be the storyteller for Piercing the Veil Scar tonight. I'll play allies, I'll play enemies, and I'll play everything in between, but I won't be playing our wonderful player characters. Let's go ahead and start out our player character introductions with Amy.
Hello, I am FoxFiend, and I'm playing Amy, the Astral Wind type Amaran pilot. And I'll pass it over to Barnaby.
Hello, I am Barnaby. I am the Nature Shadow Ewok Doctor, who is definitely going to make very sensible and good decisions at all times. Don't worry about it. Over to you, Furvis.
Genku background. But yeah, I am Razim, and I am playing as Furvis, the astral mythic type Lothwolf. And he is accompanied by Arf, or R4F3, his astromech companion and main character. Off to Krill.
Hello, I am Merl, and I am playing Krill, the basic type Salonian survivalist who is staring down a squad of stormtroopers currently. Off to Regis.
Hi, I'm Garou, and I play Regis, the psionic shadow Salonian, or actually the human. Yes. Anyways, on to Ron.
Hello, all. This is William Kekka Swiftfoot. I am playing Ron Laharu, the basic type, both in and ship mechanic of the group. With that said, that's the crew. Back to you, Tal.
All right. So, while the others were getting in a bit of a breather rest, there was a bit of tailing that Krill was doing.
Hello.
Krill, you were following in the Stormtrooper squad, and luckily, they happened to, without any influence, go down the wrong side that the rest of the party did not go down.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that in mind, about how far back are you staying when trailing them?
Not enough ale.
Far enough back that I can see them, but not so close as to warrant like, oh, somebody's watching me.
So are you staying close enough to hear them or just see them?
Let me think. Close enough to try and hear them.
All right. So close enough that you can make perception checks to try and hear them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. In that case, go ahead and give me one of those right now.
Okie dokie. All right. What the heck?
What happened?
Oh, I see what happened. Never mind. What the heck?
That's a bit much dice.
Yeah, my bad. I don't know what's
You-
wrong. Oh,
Figured it out.
You were trying to go for 4d1?
Duke.
alright. That one worked.
Is that the right? Wait.
Yeah, it's the right,
You only got 4
Ah.
dice? All right.
Just don't have much in perception, I guess.
apparently not.
You might want to invest in some perception at some point.
I thought I did.
Okay, how many dots do you have in perception?
I have to double check that because when I transferred everything over, I thought I had, of course I deleted.
Yeah, even checking your old Star Wars character sheet, you should be rolling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice.
Oh, I know what happened.
Did you forget that Ascend changed to admit and then so it shuffled things down?
Yep.
Okay, roll it properly. All right, 4 is a lot better. All right. So with that, you will be able to hear a couple of the things that they go over. Just going over some of the things that they're talking about. First of all, they're obviously, making notes of the various positions, locations. It seems like they're also taking some mapping data of the temple. That, they were only half of the group that was sent out. There was another 6 troopers inside of the ship that were sent off on a different mission. You heard that because one of them was complaining about getting this place when it looks like, at the very least it's been busted in already. He was hoping that there'd be one that didn't have any sort of prior activity.
Mhm.
Basically being like, I wish I could fight the turret kind of level of stuff. And as well as that, apparently they were sent here to focus on getting said mapping data and try and clear out as much of this place as possible, because in a few days there is going to be another group incoming that has some sort of VIP attached to it.
Interesting.
So they're going to
map out this area, and then basically stake out the area, start setting up, some forward stuff. All of that usual stuff.
Mm-hmm. Scout ahead and set up defensive positions.
Yep. And besides that, it's mostly just them like talking between each other, pointing out things, and just doing some sweeps of the temple. They're going down the other branch, which doesn't seem to have anything related to the tiles in it. Instead, this is where you get more of the like training areas and medical bay, all that kind of stuff instead.
I see. So this is like the where they would go before they take the
Yeah, this is
trial.
like the preparation area.
Okay.
And recovery for if, they ate shit.
You mess up. Yep.
So, they're mostly clearing out that sort of section first. And you think that you have a good little bit before they would actually turn around and start going down the other section. After all, there is quite a lot of things to look through and map and double check. So you do have the option of either staying here in order to just monitor them and, make sure that, maybe they don't find anything too interesting. Or you could go back to the group because, trying to get a signal through right now is hellaciously hard due to that jammer.
Yeah. Krill is going to live a little dangerously and stick around in the shadows to see if they find anything interesting or dangerous here in the preparation area / medical area.
All right, let's see. Go ahead and roll a subterfuge for, extending your stay here. And let's see if any of these grunts notice you.
I've got to willpower that.
You could also use some boost die first in order to get rid of the one.
Because if you willpower, you get back any boost die that you used before willpowering.
But see, that makes it a 3 now.
Let's try a body boost.
You can't mix them.
Oh, well then.
I will say that you also are the initiator here, so if there are any ties, you'll win them.
I don't know. 3 seems a little too low. I'm gonna willpower.
I was gonna say, wait. Oh. I was gonna say you could also vigor and you'd beat up to 5, but oh well. It's better anyway.
Since I got my soul back.
Yep. So now that's an 8.
Yeah, I feel better about 8.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna remind you, these are stormtrooper grunts with those dumbass helmets on.
They are rather famous
The
for
vision's not
not
good.
being able to see anything.
There's even literally in media, it's extra funny because there are other characters that put them on and then take them off in frustration, just be like, no wonder they can't hit it.
Or the infamous, even though I bet you that was just a blooper that made it into the real film, but when the stormtrooper hit his head at the top of the hatch going into the Death Star control room
Yeah.
in episode 4. But yeah, lock in an 8.
All right. Yep. I will say, you're not getting found with an 8. So congratulations. Yeah, no, you're doing a pretty good job at following behind this group.
Duke.
It's mostly the captain and lieutenant that are like actually looking around places like with detail or like looking over the more interesting things that are found. It's mostly the grunts just going around and like having to open up different things, catalog the stuff that they're finding, most of which is not in very good condition because ravages of time and all that.
Mm-hmm.
They're
But
not actually
Go ahead.
stumbling across any training dummies that spring to life.
Not in this section, no. I will say out of game, the reason that training area with the tile was there where they had to live was literally just for temptation, so they constantly had to live with their progress being right there. Who would have thought the Sith were kind of assholes?
Yeah.
But yeah, so they do end up finding some interesting things. First of all, being what appears to be some leftover frozen in carbonites remnants of Kolto in a storage facility area.
Neat.
Basically the equivalent of like an expanded closet. So they now have access to some Kolto. And if anyone doesn't remember, Kolto is the pre-Bacta stuff that randomly got a lot weaker at some point for like the newly harvested stuff, which means that this is likely to be the original strength Kolto. For people that have played like the Old Republic and all that, this is the like watery, misty stuff that like people will use for like healing kits and things like that. That's Kolto.
Back before Bacta was hipster.
Yep, and also as a reminder, there is some good Kolto utilization for your medical shit you've stolen.
Yeah.
It's got a Kolto injector.
Yep. So that's their big find that they make, which they're mostly just having to note down and sort of chatting between themselves about how, yeah, that'll actually earn a pretty penny, especially if they sell it back to Manan, who is the planet that extracts Kolto, because, you know, they're really trying to research why the Kolto got weaker all of a sudden, so having some of the original, that could fetch a pretty credit.
Yeah.
Otherwise known as they're planning on
hint.
skimming some of this off the top.
Also,
Selling
hint,
it.
hint,
Because
nudge,
of course
nudge to us.
Yeah.
Well, it's also hint, hint, nudge, nudge, but like, you know, they're literally discussing like, hey, yeah, so we could totally skim some of this off the top. Right. I don't have to know everything that was in here.
Yes, danger slope right there.
A generous bestowal.
Goodness.
T_Garou tipped $24.87. Woof.
Thank you so much for that tip, Garou. That is the first tier of the tip goal completed. And just shy of the second.
Yeah. So, oh,
Go for the eyes, boo! Go for the
Speaking of
eyes!
temptation,
Rask!
Gosh darn it, I was going, I went to go stretch my back for a bit while listening and, still talking with my headset. But now you guys are making me have to come back to my PC to get that and send it off to Tal.
Make you do your job.
How dare
Way
they
to
make you
go,
work?
demon.
Duke.
Конфетку отдай.
The fishing will continue until stuff changes.
Блэка, ну это очень много. Конфетки нельзя, конфетки вредно.
But yeah,
Блэка,
Krill make mental notes of their culto find and the fact that
конфетку дай.
it might be a lucrative
Конфеточку дай.
venture to
Ты
find
обнаглел?
some.
А? Ты
Yep.
обнаглел, товарищ? Что вы?
Unfortunately, though,
Huh?
the stormtroopers are also quite literally taking most of it with them.
Well, yeah, but I doubt this will be the only temple that might have culto in it.
Yep, you just haven't found any storages of it in the other ones. All right, let's see what that is. You know what? Sure, but that'll happen in a bit.
Oh dear.
Because I need to see what's going to happen next first. As are you going to continue to shadow them, or have you seen enough?
I think I've seen enough. I'm going to make my way back to the group now, so
Alright.
that I'm not alone with 6 stormtroopers.
Yep. By the way, for reference, this would have been happening while the other group was taking their 10-minute breather.
Okay.
So you'd be getting there right as the others are finishing their breather rest.
Okie dokie. As I have around the corner. It's like,
Is that not trigger?
hey guys.
Oh, hey. Krill, what are you doing here?
I was following the stormtroopers. They went in the other wing where where the medical and training suites are for this temple. They found a whole bunch of original batch of culto. And apparently it's, from what they were saying, it's worth a lot of money to the Selkath on Manan, because they don't know why the current batch of culto is so weak.
That is odd. Oh, there it goes.
This is
There it goes. Okay.
the dankest dungeon.
Thank you for the
Kenku
tip,
tipped
Kenku.
$5.13. Balance. Also, if possible, I apply this to Garou so he can get a doodle instead of shorting himself.
I don't actually... we have changed it where
Oh.
the doodles aren't for tabletop stuff.
Oh, well, okay.
Because we're paying for the tip goals.
That's fair. Okay.
And it gets split with storytellers and such, so...
Okay. Okay.
Well, thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. That is the
Welcome.
second tier of the tip goal completed.
Alrighty.
So if we find some in another temple, because they obviously took all the samples from here, maybe we could hold on to it and see if we could make some credits off of it.
Barnaby's going to lean closer. These stormtroopers. We have defeated 2 of them, yes?
We have, but those were just standard stormtroopers. There are a few of those in the squad, but there's also officers.
This is the dankest dungeon.
Leave it the best
FoxFiendRG
equipped.
tipped
Oh.
$6. Balance restored.
Hey, wait a moment. No, it was $5.99.
Yeah, TTS was like, "Oh, I'm spotting you, the penny."
It always does that. But thank you for that tip.
That one doesn't even bother me because it just looks like a like tag.
I'm not even looking at the tip goal. It just triggers me.
At least the tip goal says the 99 cents. Yeah.
Hey, it's better. It's better than the usual like 527.
Yeah, I feel like this. I feel like this Marten right now. Just
Pause.
Anyways, Furry.
Yeah, less.
But yeah, we were, and then you were like, we killed 2, or Barnaby was like, yeah, we killed 2 stormtroopers before, and then I was like,
2 of us almost died.
yeah, and that was
Yes, one
just
of them was
2
me.
regular stormtroopers. This is 3 3 or 4 stormtroopers and 2 officers.
And judging from the jamming, they're better equipped.
And from what I was able to hear, eavesdropping on them from shadow distance, they're just the initial scouting part.
This is the dankest dungeon.
Jim and underscore tipped $5.28. You said 0.27.
Thank you for the tip, Demons.
Oh dear.
Oh, thank you, Gibbons.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Geemond. But anyway, this is just an initial scouting and securing the path for another party that'll be coming with some sort of VIP. So we might need to make ourselves scarce soon, or this place is going to be very busy.
Okay.
How long did you say it'd be before the VIP party arrived?
Did they say?
They said a couple of days.
A couple of days.
The tests do not go away when we clear them, correct?
No. We did almost destroy the generator in the first room. I doubt that'll operate the same way it was supposed to for the next room.
So we find a harder test, clear it ourselves, and then when they do the test, in the middle of it and their dehabilitation from the test, we jump them.
I don't think these guys are going to try and do any tests. They're waiting for the advanced squad. They probably know better than to touch anything in a temple.
So they're not going inside the temple like us. In which case, resting inside the temple is an excellent idea.
Krill, what are they doing exactly?
They're essentially clearing the temple. Making sure there's nothing nothing to get in the VIP's way. So they will find us.
Well, if we know where they are.
So they are exploding the temple.
No. They're not exploding the temple.
I'm thinking if we could take advantage of Furvis's ability to displace our location, perhaps we could return to a place they already checked, and preferably these dangerous, spooky sides of this temple. They're probably not going to want to meander around here with all the dangerous stuff. We could theoretically elude them and then continue underneath their noses.
What do you think, Captain?
Hmm. There are multiple things to consider here, but the biggest thing. Alright, so we know that they are going to be trying to go through the entirety of the temple and clear it and make it ready for someone else. We know that the VIP that they're clearing it for will be here in a couple of days. So at the very latest, we probably want to be out of here before then.
You said they dropped down from a ship, right, Krill?
Yes, the ship went off on another mission, if I remember what they were talking about correctly.
My biggest fear is that these guys aren't intending on leaving. That being said, they probably don't want to be in the depths of the temple. They're probably going to stay near the entrance. We won't be able to get back in here without dealing with these guys if we leave. Unless Fervis can, again, blink inside the middle of the temple, but we experienced what happened when he tried to traverse the limits of the temple with his power.
It would definitely be better if I don't try that.
But there's nothing saying we can't traverse between 2 points in the temple. Krill, you explored the other parts of this temple more than we have. Does it follow the same architecture as the other temples we've experienced?
The answer is the style is mostly the same, but this one does actually deviate when it comes to the specifics of it. Because some of the stuff that is over there would normally be over here in the other temples.
Darn, it's not the same. I was hoping that maybe Fervis would be able to use his memory of the other temple to send us over there once they came over here.
Yeah, the layout is slightly different. Mostly the same, but not quite.
I suppose. So a couple of thoughts here. Do we want to try to get them to tackle the remaining challenges ahead of us, or do we want to try to get through that before they can get over here?
I doubt these guys will want to try and tackle the challenge. If we let them past us, it would be literally to convince them that there's nothing worth examining here. We'd have to hide or displace ourselves and then come back after they sweep. They're not going to keep searching the depths of the temple looking for new things after they make their sweep. We just have to get through their sweep undetected.
In which case, should we just see about finishing the trial itself ahead of them, and so that we don't have to worry about it?
This is Barnaby's vote.
I don't see a problem with us advancing. We just don't know when they're going to come up behind us, and we don't want to get surprised.
True.
I'll watch our rear. At least let you know if they're coming.
How are we going to do that if our communications are jammed?
Well, I mean, I stay with the group just behind you.
Basically,
Are there
just
any
keeping an eye behind us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are there any
Watching the rear.
doors between us and the different rooms? Perhaps there's a door we could barricade with objects, make them make a loud noise, so when we hear the bang, we go back to the entrance.
All of the doors that you've come across are usually the same sort of either metal or stone doors that like slide. They don't open in and out, they just go like up and down.
Well, the faulty generator in the first room will probably give them pause. They probably won't want to linger in a room with a unstable generator. Although there's no guarantee what they'll do in that situation. I know we didn't want to stay in that room.
Yeah, the room that Krill walked through to get to us.
Yes, how bad was that? Was there rampant sparks or...
I wasn't. I was more I was more interested in just getting to y'all. I did not even give two thoughts to the sparking generator.
Well, that's my concern. If it's not significant enough for you to notice, I hope it's significant enough for them to notice, although they're a bit more thorough.
What if Barnaby throws rocks at it?
Oh God. Getting midnight flashbacks now.
We don't want any freak generator accidents, but barring that, if it were to detonate when they were traveling through the room somehow, then they probably would not seek to advance further. They might even consider the path condemned or too dangerous to traverse, at least until they get their backup. It could be an option. How would we remotely detonate it? Maybe a bot?
Hopefully.
Hey, quick question. What all were we supposed to get back on a short rest?
So a short rest.
Real quick. This is a breather rest we're taking, not a short rest.
Fair. Breather rest.
So first off, if you have any abilities that have uses per short rest, you also get them back on a breather rest. And then you get to spend 1 dot of vigor to heal 1d10 plus 1 HP of healing. True. Or instead of healing, you can recover 1 point of exhaustion. Either way, you get 1 point of willpower.
Okay. All right. I think I did that already then.
All right.
Yeah.
But no healing or anything.
Unless you spend a point of vigor. Spending points of vigor to heal does not cause exhaustion, by the way.
How does that work on stim packs?
Stim packs are an item. That is not related to a rest at any point.
I thought it was 5, 4, 3. Yeah.
Yeah, so it goes 5, 4, 3, and it resets on a long rest.
Oh, on a long rest. Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, also if you want to just like sit there and like stim pack it up to heal and get the exhaustion back instead, you can do that. It's just, using some stim pack uses.
It'd only take 1 for me, and then I'd only be down 1. Be the safest way to avoid injury if we have extra to lay around. I don't know how expensive those things are.
Like 25 credits.
Yeah,
they're not very expensive. You just need to remember to actually buy some while you're in town and stock up.
Haven't had the money.
We've got the money.
We've got money now.
Yes. So, our options seem to be we press on and try and teleport behind them when they travel ahead of us, then potentially explore the other side of the temple while they travel down this temple, or this side. Or B, we cause a bit of a mechanical accident when they try to travel down this path, potentially destabilize part of the temple, and have a few days before their reinforcements come to actually thoroughly investigate what would certainly seem like a dangerous place to travel.
If we do that second option, they will know for sure that there are other people in here.
Then they don't know it from the faulty machinery? The turret that was destroyed at the entrance? They think that this place was...
I will
This
point
temple's
out.
been here for a long time.
I will point out that one thing that Krill did here is that they already suspected people were here.
Yeah, I didn't want... Yeah, Krill did hear that.
More saying that for Merl to remember to, tell us if he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that has not been mentioned yet to everyone else.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out what happened to my sheep, but they already suspect people are here.
Are here or were here? Big difference.
Are here.
Oh. That's bad. If they already know we're here, then there's no hiding.
Hey, Krill, you were with the ship. Did they appear to notice the ship?
Did they?
At all?
No.
No, they
Or at
did
least
not
if they
notice.
did, you didn't see any.
They made
signs
no.
that
They made no notice, or they made no sign. They gave no signs that they noticed the ship.
How alert did they seem? Were they waving guns around, checking corners?
Well, yeah,
looking?
they're clearing the temple. So they're in standard, guns pointed out, checking corners, all that stuff.
It's a bit of a gamble, but if they suspect that there are people actively in the temple, we're probably not going to be able to get back in here without dealing with these guys. If they think that my original plan was to have one of the temple outfitted droids activate the electronics in such a way to cause it to detonate. It wouldn't look that out of place. They might think it's a faulty damaged robot that responded when they're in there. Those bots are supposed to be here. They wouldn't suspect anything, but it would cost a bot. But if they know that we're here, then that won't work. What does everyone think?
I
The bot ideas.
I would really
The bot
prefer to
idea sounds
keep my
quite
droids.
sound.
Well, Fervis, do you have a better idea of what we should do? We might lose one droid, but we would pretty much have a chance to continue traveling the temple. And honestly, if we get into a direct confrontation with these guys, if you remember what happened last time, you'll probably lose more than just one bot.
Well, Barnaby has one other solution. It is not...
What's up, Barnaby?
Give me a gun.
Any old gun will do?
I'm assuming some with energy. And my plan, I'm going to hide in the room. And when they're moving through it, if they enter the room, which they will have to, I will pop out, I will shoot the generator, and I will run away.
I don't like that idea.
No.
That
You
is-
Barnaby.
you would run away in a million different directions as your atomic structure was de-atomized.
Hold on.
I'd rather you stay with us in one piece, Barnaby.
Now,
I
hold
don't
on.
think you'd be getting away from them.
I have leaves.
That's not.
I have a lot of faith in your leaves, Barnaby, but I'd rather not risk you. You kind of are our medic here.
It's a decent position if all else fails.
Well, I'm not
but
going to be next to the generator. I was thinking more like on the off. I was kind of outside the doorway leading out of the room.
Alright, but
Then again,
Barnaby,
I do not know how big that explosion would be either.
It's in a closet.
You
wouldn't
also
get a clear
don't
shot.
know. There's that. Also, if you don't succeed at making it blow up, you've now painted a target on yourself for them to shoot at while you're fleeing.
Oh, no. I will keep shooting until I blow it up.
I'd rather a bot go on a
I don't like
suicide
it.
mission. I'm sorry.
I think we just keep moving.
I agree.
All right.
Teach my hamster to suck eggs.
So we're going with plan 1 then. Traveling forward until we hear them coming towards us, and then teleporting back to the entrance, waiting, and then going back after they travel through.
If it comes to that, yes.
If it comes to that, yeah.
It's better than no plan at all. But if it comes down to a direct fight, I don't think we'll succeed.
Yeah, I do not like our odds in a direct fight, especially given that a lot of us are already hurting a bit as is.
Is that all right by you, Furvis?
Yes, I can do that.
Thank you.
All right. As you guys are talking, a paper will float down out of nowhere just saying, "You have been Fish chosen as part of Fish Fans PT program."
What?
Krill will immediately take this and just put it in her pack. Nothing to see here. Nothing.
At this point, it's not like it's any weirder than anything else we've dealt with.
Regis's tail would thump slightly, because he is still a Solonian.
More fish-related shenanigans.
Speaking of which, we have plenty of fish on the ship when we get back.
So we'll be eating well.
You brought some with you, right?
I brought a few. She'll pull a fish out of her pack. Here. I know you've had a rough time with this trial, judging by the room I had to go through to get here. Figured you might need it.
Yeah, I seem to be very adept at finding the traps.
But I
Anyways.
suggest we proceed with caution, but haste.
Yes. We can eat the fish while we go.
Yeah. Also, out of character, I did fix my sheet. Yes, I did forget I just skipped perception because of the send emit thing. But all's right with the world now.
Awesome.
Wonderful, you're updated, and next week we'll put out the next update to the character sheet. Have fun!
Yeah, there isn't going to be a new character sheet update until we have Might done. I ain't dealing with that. And updating it just to update it again. Update for your update.
You just have to have like an
Sub
updater.
update.
You feed in the old sheet, and it just propagates the information to the new sheets.
No, that'd be more work than just putting out new sheets. Because then I'd have to make the new sheet anyway, and then I'd have to make the auto updater update.
Sounds like a lot of
Yes.
spaghetti code.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Well, I guess we move forward then.
Yes.
Heavy one Salonian.
All right. So, Krill, you are heading with them?
Yes. But we'll be in the back, watching our backs, basically.
All right. So, the next area is, you know, again on the other side of one of the ever present hallways with like artifacts and statues and things and that. And as you get near it, what happens is you can see that the next area is also blocked off by, you know, one of the ever-present doors. But it does have some writing on it.
Oh.
In a language that you guys cannot currently read, at least fluently.
Well then.
It is the language that you've seen elsewhere in these temples, though.
Hey, Sen, do you know what this says?
I believe that it says Trial of the Aspirants.
What is an aspirant?
Well, that could be many things. It really just depends on what your definition of it is.
Typically,
Normally it means
who
someone
has
who
ambition.
is ambitious or the like, but is actively pursuing it.
I see.
Trial of the people who want to attain something.
Fame, glory, power. All of it. All the above.
Well, it could really just be anything, but this is a Sith Temple, so likely those.
Well, this one in particular was power, right? Or was it victory?
So
I think it was victory.
yeah, the temple itself is through power I gain victory. But the you've gone through two of the prior ones, so you'd be going through the thing representing the third temple.
Oh, I see.
So that would be through strength I gain power, because the last one was through passion I gain strength. Now it's through strength I gain power.
So, probably those who aspire for more power then would be.
Well, we all want to become stronger, isn't that what we're exploring these ruins for?
I mean, originally we were exploring these ruins to get the little message boxes for Sen.
Of which we've found quite a few.
Sure, Amy. That's why you grabbed the stone in the middle of the blood relic.
I wasn't thinking, alright? We all have those moments. Besides, turned out alright. It was even a little fun. Kind of reminded me of some of my old memories shooting or practice shooting.
Well,
Was
we're
it
not
just
gonna
like
get
shooting
anywhere.
womp rats?
Shooting raw rat.
Kinda.
Although, womp rats are about your size, Amy.
Yeah, I don't think womp rats are native to Amran, or to Amar. But
No.
regardless,
We're not gonna get anywhere standing here.
Professor
I
Barnaby
see.
probably has to open the door.
Listen,
Is this one that requires the force, or is it just a press a button?
No, this is one where it is just straight up closed.
Okay, so we gotta use the force to open it?
Yep.
Alright, Fervis will get to that. As usual, using force.
Alright, take your -1 difficulty.
Five.
Alright. It opens, and the rest of these places you haven't gotten that much of a sense of danger. Like enough to like kick off your senses other than the ambient amount of danger inside of this this sort of place. The next area definitely feels like it is specifically dangerous. And that feeling only grows the more you open it. As before you opens up what looks to be very similar to the
You will fall yet.
a sort of area like when you were going against the one trial beast in like the arena. Except the floor, there's no hole in it, and instead it's sort of glossy. It's both clear and glossy at the same time, where at the angle that you're at, you can't quite see down into it, but you can tell that it's clear.
So the floor is clear in the center, you said? But there is a floor there?
The entire floor is glossy and clear.
Oh.
But in the way where you can't like see down into it because you need to look straight down to actually get a clear picture.
Huh.
But the entire floor is like that, and it doesn't have the massive hole in the center that the other one had.
but there is a floor.
Yes.
We can at least tell that there is indeed a floor, even if it is glossy and clear.
Yes.
Alright.
Oh, is this one of those leap of faith rooms?
No. Like, you know how... Like, imagine something that's set in, like, epoxy.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, the kind of epoxy
Yeah.
where, like, when you look down, you can see through it. But, like, if you just look at it normally at an angle, you can't quite see through it. Like, it just...
So it's kind of like
Tiny and
translucent.
reflective.
It's like semi-reflective, but if you look straight down, you'll be able to see through it.
Cool beans. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
I hope that's not some sort of force field.
Well, I
Yeah,
suppose there's
imagine
only
there's-
one thing to do. And Fervis is gonna walk out onto it, but he is holding an action to teleport back into the hallway.
Alright, do you look down?
Yes.
Alright. Through the floor, you see a menagerie of different sentient species, basically all of which wearing the same sort of robes that you've come to associate with the people trying to undertake these trials before you. The same kind that you saw, like, down in the pit. But they're all frozen down there, and you can see them in rictuses of pain or despair or rage. Generally negative emotions like that, as they're all frozen down there.
So essentially the same as the other arena, it's just, frozen instead of desiccated corpses.
Yep, it's. I do want to say that it's more like they're in stasis.
Likely could come alive at any moment.
But you can see basically until the occlusion starts to take place from you, like, looking at it at more of an angle, that there is body after body down there.
Furvis will, relay what he's seeing to the rest of the group. Assuming they have not followed him out, which hopefully they have not.
No.
I mean,
still in the hallway,
Barnaby
just outside the room.
might.
So you're just yelling this to us?
I don't think he's that far away that he has to yell, but yes.
Yeah, he wasn't like, he didn't say he was going out towards, like, the other end of the room. He was just, like, stepping out there.
I glance up. Is there anything up from here? Peeking my head in the room. How high is the ceiling? That sort of thing. Is there something
The
hiding
ceiling
up there?
is, again, fairly high up, the same sort of, like, about 60 feet up that the rest of these have been. But go ahead and give me a perception check.
Can I make one for just looking out towards the other edge of the room?
Sure, go ahead.
From what I remember of these places, the more of us that walk into that chamber, the more severe whatever the challenge will be. If we only need one slab, then maybe sending fewer people out there would be the smarter move. That's why Sen's been staying back most of the time.
Sen's more been staying back because he wants to do the challenge on his own.
Also because it would make it a lot harder on all of you.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll accept it.
Yeah, I'll lock it.
All right.
Actually,
let's go and handle.
Can Furvis assist Amy?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
don't worry,
Add
I'll
two
let him.
more.
Add 2 more dice.
Yeah. Because that would be
Yeah.
where Furvis would look next, is up. Oh,
Okay.
an extra die?
No difference.
For who? Oh, an extra die for me. No, I got that, Ido. Okay, in that case, take a body.
Take a body. So reroll three of those.
Yeah.
Alright.
That is much better.
Go.
That's a lot
much better. Okay. So that makes it a 7.
Indeed, it does. All right. Let's go ahead and start with Ron's then, because it's the lower one. Ron, as you look over to the other end, I'm imagining you're looking for details of, just further in, like, the far wall.
Yeah.
First of all, you can see what appears to be an inlaid door. One of the ones that's like a lot more hidden that is sometimes around. As well as what appears to be a set of 4 other inlaid things. You're not sure what they're supposed to require or open up to, but that's because you'd have to open them first. But you see 4 sets of them, and they're very near to the inlaid door, 2 on each side.
So like a choice to make to. So it's like a puzzle based on what to choose.
It could be.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Might need a closer inspection before.
Yeah.
Say for sure though.
Would fit with what Furry says if they got it wrong.
I apologize. ADHD just sent my brain elsewhere. What was the result of those perceptions?
I was giving Ron's first because it was the lower one.
Oh, okay.
And he was looking at a different section. So he found out that there was one of those inset hidden doors on the other end of this, as well as 4 other insets that need to be opened to inspect them further. But there's 2 on each side of the inset door. For what Amy and Furvis get for looking up, good on you. You see what appear to be very fine circular sort of they look like they'd be like larger cylinders, kind of, perhaps, that are sort of just like put into the ceiling. They very much so look like they could drop down, and you're not sure how long they are if they do start to drop down.
Right. Hmm. And I make sure to point them out to everyone. And yeah, how many did you say there were?
There is a lot of them. They
A
aren't
lot of these
overlapping,
cylinders.
but there's like a lot of them that could drop down.
Huh.
They are very fine and hard to see, though.
Oh. Okay. Very fine, hard to see, and there's a lot of them up there. So, pull my head back into the hallway. Well, the most obvious next course of action is inspecting the insets on the other side of the room. But I reckon they'll doing so will start whatever the challenge is, and it may have something to do with all those fine cylinders up in the ceiling.
Additionally, it may cut off access to the rest of us if we stay in the back area, and then we'd be cut off from Furvis if the stormtroopers showed up, so that might not be a good option either.
So do we step into the room? Hold on, just a second, I'm getting a call.
Barnaby says, we should face it together.
I think I'll stay here for the moment and let Furvis lead this plan. Test and all.
The question is, Ron, do we stay in the trial room or do we stay on the other side of the trial room door?
I mean, the floor is all the way to the other side at this point, as I understand it.
Here, let me go ahead and... Doot.
Yes.
Oh, the exact order doesn't really matter. I'm just kind of like...
Yeah, we're
chunking all of
outside
you.
the entrance.
I think Barnaby also stepped inside. If you look up at the top part of it, you can see the red, which is the inset for the door, and then the blue lines are the insets that are on each side of it.
Gotcha.
When I say that there's like a lot of the cylinders, what I want you to imagine is, I'll make them green. Like, imagine like here, and then here.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, I was just getting a call from my brother.
All right.
Good.
Did I miss anything?
Yep.
Oh, we're
I
getting
went
a-
ahead and brought up a map. And when I say that there's like a bunch of them, I went ahead and put like green circles to give out their spacing to you. Imagine this like end to end, all the way throughout the entire ceiling.
Oh, okay.
About
okay.
that size, and you know.
All right. You said your description. I was thinking like a whole bunch of like almost needle thin or like tiny rods. But no, that's
It's bigger than
that
Furry's.
yeah, no, each of those is a full 10 feet by 10 feet.
Yeah, no, they're like actual like cylinders, yeah. But
So
the space of them is very fine, like their connection with like how much space there is between them and the rest of the ceiling.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so imagine like you had to spot
so-
hairline cracks in the ceiling in order to actually see this shit.
Okay, I see what you meant. That's what you meant by fine. Okay, like they're practically flush with the ceiling, and it's very hard to spot them.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, they aren't going to be laser emitters then.
Yeah, they're going to be very big lasers. Yeah. So.
By the way, I did get rid of the circles for you guys, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
I just didn't want them like sitting there in your vision the whole time. Because like, you know, I don't think having like, you know, this bright green all over the place would be very nice.
It'd be noticeable.
It would be. So, you know, like I could just, you know, I could just draw a bunch of green everywhere if it would make you feel better.
And I see you've indicated the door and 4 themes.
The insets, yeah.
Insets on the other wall. All right. So, question again: Are we stepping inside?
Please decide, because we do not have much time. I will be going over to the other side soon.
Let's go then. We don't need to be
Yeah.
separated.
I'm heading in.
If I
Oh,
could.
that's weird. I didn't...
Oh, yeah, because I have movement lock on.
Oh. Okay.
Ron, do you have another stim pack I could use? Because this could get dangerous, and I'd rather not get wounded further.
Worry not. Barnaby will be protecting to the best of his abilities.
Can Arf offer up one of the stim packs that Furvis gave him?
Yep.
Actually, with that in mind, I think I'll use my stim pack and put myself to my current full. Which my current full is 8.
So yeah, Regis, Arf is holding out a stim pack for you.
Regis will look down at Arf and blink a bit. And then look over at Furvis and see if Furvis was like telling him, or if there's any way that I could see that he was telling him to do it. But he will then cautiously take the stim pack. Thanks, Arf. And he'd look at it, and then he would use it. Okay, it's not poison. Thanks, Arf.
Wow!
How? Give you a look. You've been working with him for how long, and you still think he's out to get you?
Well, to be fair, he's been shocked by Arf.
And both physically and psychologically. Yes,
yes.
It could have been some sort of like iocane powder or something. I don't know. But Arf actually did something nice. Thank you, Arf.
You can just tell that he's giving you a very blank stare over the accusation.
And
yes,
with that,
Roy.
Regis will go.
Regis is having his maximum overdrive moment.
By the way,
Maximum overdrive?
I messaged you about trying something real quick with the map and Furvis real quick.
Combat tracker. Okay, so if I do that.
Oh no, not under effects. There should be a little square icon normally.
Okay. So then, delete you, and re-add you. Yep, there you go.
Yay! I actually... Cool. Now I am actually large size.
Can I, like, add that to your thing, and then open up?
I looked in the character sheet. I don't see any options for that. But, I mean, as long as you don't delete me from the combat tracker, that should stay there forever.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if there was, like, a way where I could make it work. Which would have been nice, but hey, you know. Because for doing things like ahead of time, like making enemies that are size large or something, you know.
Oh, for that, I can show you how to do that with the NPCs. Yeah, you can do that with NPCs. I just don't remember off the top of my head, but I can show you that later. Or walk you through it.
So, if that door is open and closed with force powers, could you guys close it behind us?
Provided it
Close
doesn't.
behind us.
Assuming it won't close behind us the moment we do anything in here. Which, speaking of, Fervus is going to start walking across the, to the other side.
I'll be right by your side.
All right.
Is there... Can I just move to those, sections, or will I get stopped somewhere?
You can keep moving. The only thing to keep note of is that as you, like, you know, as you move, the people that are underneath you seem better and better equipped.
Wait. So moving further across, we, Oh...
The people you see underneath you.
Yep. The further you go, the
better they did.
Yep.
Which...
Is this thing scanning our
That's
equipment?
creepy.
Is it assessing
Welcome
our
to the
combat
Sith. Come
capability?
That's creepy. Well, you're going through a Sith Temple.
Yeah. No, duh. But still.
Perhaps they just held their ground longer. The people with poor equipment.
I mean, against what is the question?
Yeah, against what? What was stopping the rest of them? And why aren't we being stopped from walking across?
Maybe they weren't stopped. Maybe they ran. The weak ones run back, trying to get out because they're under-equipped. The better-equipped ones stand their ground and are still overcome. I mean, at least that makes more sense than other implications.
Sound reassuring.
Well, my other theory is that this room is somehow assessing our combat capabilities and will horrifically cryogenically freeze us if it finds us inadequate. I'd rather it think that it'd be a threat that we can overcome than a cold machine's calculation.
Perhaps.
Ain't no quitter, though. Let's go.
How else would you explain this distribution?
I try not to think about it.
Alright. You said nothing stops us along the way?
Nope, nothing is stopping you.
I suspect the problem will arise once you start interacting with the door.
I rather suspect that we will, possibly have to fight them down there. Or they will come up.
Maybe the machines up above us are in charge of the cryogenic freezing and unfreezing.
Furvus will go ahead and go up to this one.
All right, the leftmost one? Or the second?
The second.
Second one. All right. So it is a sort of square inset that you sort of have to like squint your eyes at, like as Rom like points it out to you to show you where like all of it was because he's the one who saw it. And it is you know, about like 4 feet off the ground. And it is you know, square.
Ah, so everything goes in it.
Yes. Also, yes, I said stasis, not cryo.
Ah.
Yeah.
Brain went cryostasis.
I did say frozen, but I'd also said stasis.
That would be why my brain was confused.
I'm going looking at this one.
All right. Oop, as I accidentally clicked draw. Let me try and get rid of that. Did not mean to draw anything.
Oh,
All right.
boy.
For people who are wanting to inspect, go ahead and roll investigation on these.
I guess I might as well.
I'll let somebody
Krill
else
will
handle
join
that
in.
one. Can Arf assist Furvis?
Yes.
So there's no one on the end at this point, or
No, nobody on the far left.
Ron will inspect. Ron will move up. Sorry, was there a roll to make, or all right?
Investigation.
Okay. Oh.
Also, did you want Barnaby to be with the rest of everyone?
Yes.
All right. In that case, I'll just go ahead and move you over to the other side.
Yeah, I'll save my boost and just lock it in.
All right, going from left to right. All right. Yep, so everyone looking at it so far, so I'm able to tell. Okay, he just didn't do the lock-in type. Okay. Everyone is able to tell that there is definitely a way to open it, as there seems to be a singular sort of notch in each of them that is the sort of notch that, normally speaking, you'd have to like slip a knife into in order to actually open it. And it looks like you can probably open up each of these compartments or insets with either using, a force ability or just by sticking something sharp that you could use as a lever.
Alrighty. Well, I suppose before we do anything, is there anything more that the others got? In case they want to, yell shout, or shout stop.
Yeah, I was about to say, you don't really see anything that's like obvious without like opening it up. No one really does, because this is sort of like trying to look at a closed thing and try and see what'll happen. You could definitely tell from Regis that it seems like it's some sort of compartment, like something's supposed to go in it.
Furvis will attempt to use the force to open the one in front of him.
All right. You don't have to roll anything, as it will immediately respond to you and almost like forcibly slam open. On the other side of the inset is a sort of like cubby, where it has the same sort of like let's say like pedestal thing that a holocron would go onto, but instead of there being a holocron, there seems to be some other sort of like storage container thing on it that is square or cube. Sorry, it's a cube instead of it being the more triangular holocron.
And it definitely doesn't feel like a holocron when, like, you know, you look at it. You get the sense that it's empty.
Since he's opening his, I'll go and like pull out a knife or something, a little pocket knife, and see if I can get mine to open.
All right, go ahead and roll me an athletics check.
Athletics. Is it a difficult athletics?
No. It's just that you are going to have to put some elbow grease into it.
Alright. That means I'm gonna need to. I'm gonna need to use body. I'm not gonna be able to use mind for this, aren't I?
Yep. This is just about putting elbow grease into it.
In which case, body forceful athletics, right?
Mm-hmm.
It'd probably be most.
That's probably your best bet.
Cool. I've got 2 dice. I've got a success.
You got a success. You're able to wiggle it and sort of wrench it open. And you reveal a very similar thing on the other side, except yours is a triangle, or like a pyramid.
Huh. Ron's
Got
gonna
pyramid shaped shape in here.
Ron's going to try to use his claw to see if he can wedge it first before picking up some sort of pointed item from supplies.
All right, go ahead and make that roll.
Yep. We'll follow and do body forceful here. Which exhaustion is.
Yep, you can get it open.
Okay. Easy enough.
Yours is a sphere.
All right, and Regis doesn't have any pointed objects, but if I understand correctly, mag cuffs rely on magnetism to bind?
Yep.
Could I not put something metal through this socket, then activate the mag cuff on the other side and try and use that to effectively grapple the object and get leverage to pull it out of the wall?
Oh, wait, what?
What?
So you could try to, but that's also relying on it trying to wedge that open instead of just fly at you, even if you're standing off at the side.
Oh, okay. I thought.
Because
I thought
remember,
it was
you're just putting a shim of metal in it.
Okay.
For your
I was hoping that I could potentially get that to open that way, because I don't have anything sharp that I could use, and I don't want to use my blaster to blast this thing open.
Would it
because...
be a tell? Would it be reasonable to assume that he has like a pocket knife on him?
I mean, that is a pretty reasonable assumption. Like, it's definitely not like a weapon, but like, you know.
Okay.
Congratulations, Regis. You have a pocket knife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I was trying to be clever, but fair enough.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, you know, mag cuffs and all that, they definitely do work through magnetic field shenaniganry, but it, you know, it isn't like you had something that would hook onto the other end of it. You would just be kind of hoping that the metal doesn't just get pulled out instantly and fly towards your cuffs.
Ah, okay.
It doesn't have any purchase.
I thought, for some reason, I thought that the cut in this was like cutting into like almost like a bank box, and you put something in like a deposit box. So I was dropping the thing in and then having the mag cuffs go on the opposite side, so I'd have leverage to pull out. But I think I understand. So either way, I got a knife.
You
now,
were massively overcomplicating it. It's literally like a stone inset thing that you like are yanking to the side here.
Yeah. Okay. So athletics check, right?
Yep.
All right. We're gonna do body cunning. Athletics. Oh boy.
I will remind you, you're just trying to force this open. So, like, you know.
Okay.
Different SRs for different things. I don't know if you want to go for cutting or if you just want to try and get the forceful single dice success.
I don't have much forceful, if any, so that's
Yep,
why I
but
was
do
trying to do
remember
cunning
that
with it.
different things will change your SR requirement.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I only have one forceful.
I have 0
And-
forceful and I have 0 athletics. I gotta do this smart.
All right.
No.
I have forceful.
It also automatically responds to people who try and open it with the force. So, like, even if you fail, it's whatever.
Hence why I was trying to get clever with the magnetic cuffs. All right, so logic, body, no, cunning, body, and that will be 3. Okay.
I'll be darned.
See, a clever mind will sometimes prevail as well.
Yep. All right. So, you go ahead and take out a pocket knife, and you sort of get it at just the right kind of perfect angle to make sure that the blade has enough purchase on this thing that, first of all, you're not going to damage the blade, and second of all, it acts as a pretty nice lever for you. And you manage to pop it open, revealing that yours is a cylinder.
And this thing does not look like a holocron.
Kind of. It for the force sensitives, it feels empty. Holocrons are filled with something.
So there's an object in there that just feels empty?
Yes. For force sensitives, it literally feels empty.
Furvis
Sphere,
is...
a cube, a pyramid, and a cylinder. Going from left to right.
Alright. So... we went through the passion one.
Yep.
In this temple.
We've gone through. Yep.
And well, I can see why the one in the bed chamber, the barracks, that, piece is a lie. Can't rest with your goal right there.
The next line was through passion I gain strength.
Yes.
And this one is through strength I gain power.
Furvis is going to try and use the force to pull it out. The object in there.
All right. Your object, or are you going to go for someone else's object?
His. Actually, better idea. Maybe some meditation to try and see if he can detect anything more about what it wants.
All right. I will give you preference for instinct on this. So if you use instinct, you take -1 difficulty.
Cool.
And a bit of a weird application for it, but let's go with let's say insight.
Squeeze the excess water out. We don't have excess.
We're getting background noise, I think, Tenku.
While he's going to be meditating on this, I'm going to go ahead and just keep an eye out behind us. Make sure nothing has started moving in on us.
I swear
Wow.
my rolls.
I think we're intended to grab these.
Probably, but give him a moment to think and meditate. Let the force sensitives do their thing. Speaking of force sensitive, did Sen follow us into the room or
No?
no? He's back at the hallway.
Basically,
Alright.
just sticking far enough away that he isn't liable to make things be outrageously difficult on you guys.
I'm just gonna willpower. Do I gamble with the body boost? Or stick with it? Decisions.
They
Nah,
make an investigation. Oh my god.
I'll stick with it.
All right. So, what the sort of feeling that you're going to get, especially related to these things, is that these things are empty, and they need to be filled with something. You also get the feeling, especially through your danger sense, that the moment you grab one of these out, things will instantly become dangerous.
Do I get any sense that they can be filled where they're at?
No.
Okay.
What do they need to be filled with?
Oh,
I
we
mean-
can hear all this?
Well, no, you guys can't, but
No.
I was going to
Can.
ask that. Do I have any indication of what they need to be filled with?
You got a 3. You're getting preferential treatment for using instinct. You know what? They need to be filled with your success and others' failures.
So he needs to succeed where others have failed.
They voted in tiny little black letters on the red label.
Sounds like once we grab these, combat's probably going to start.
And if that information was disseminated, I would say stuff too, but yeah.
Fervis will relay what he's learned.
Yeah. So my suspicion hearing that is that our success, others' failures, we're going to take these, and whoever has them has to more likely defeat the people that are below us. And in doing so, we fill it and we open the door. I presume it's not going to be that unlike what you had to endure, Amy.
Quite possibly.
Fervis is going to look at the ceiling again. Is everything on the ceiling a cylinder? Or are there other shapes up there as well?
Right now, everything up there is a cylinder, yeah.
The only question of merit I think we have to ask right now is, do we all take one at the same time, or do we take our time with this? If it's a mechanism for each of us, we would make the room 4 times as dangerous. If it's a binary choice, once we pull one, this trap triggers, then the quicker we fill all of them by having them all, the quicker we get out of here. I have no idea which one it is.
That
But-
is an excellent question.
We should take either all at the same time, or we should let one of our strongest take it.
Fervis is going to pull the one in front of him out.
All right. Yours was
The cube.
All right.
Ron's was the
Yep.
cube. Not Ron's. Fervus was the
Purposes
cube.
was the cube. All right.
Ron's was the sphere.
So, the moment that you pull it out, you can just hear the, well, it's less of a hear and more of like a feel in your bones. There's something activating. As, first of all, are you pulling it out with force abilities or are you using your paw?
With force.
With force. All right. As you reach for it with force abilities, it does come out. However, it also feels, again, horrifically empty. To the point where it is very uncomfortable to be holding this with force powers. It isn't actually, like, eating at it or anything. It's just uncomfortable. Like it's causing an itch. And as you pull it off, what happens immediately is that all of the rods that are in the ceiling, all of the cylinders, drop. This is the layout that they're in. And they do not come out cleanly. Instead, they drop entirely to the floor, all at once with a crash. None of you were in its way. Good on you.
Hooray!
Thank goodness.
Yes.
The next thing that happens is on the side, a sort of field of energy flickers up on that side. In the other space where, you know, you had the rods weren't really like filling. Because as you might be able to notice, the room is a little bit misshapen and oblong.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna start going across the room, most likely.
Well. Then we should all take the stones.
What's going to happen now is beneath you, you can see that the people that are in stasis below you, they are not physically moving, but with the force, you can tell that there is movement down there.
Oh, that's creepy. They're not physically moving, but he can tell that there's movement down there.
Yes.
That's...
For those of you looking around, give me a perception check.
That I am. I did mention that I was keeping an eye behind us as he was doing all that.
I was in fact observing to see how the system would react to one person pulling the socket.
Gonna have Arf assist.
Yeah.
Yep. Y'all ain't really feeling it today, apparently.
No!
My dice rolls
kinda...
as Furvis are always garbage. And it's so sad.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to use a... Yeah, I'll use a body. And roll another...
The body dice have been goated today, though.
So that's going to be 6. Let me lock that in, and then I can mark my sheet.
All right. Regis, what you get to notice is that there is across the room, not all the way across, think like between, if, we go ahead and label the rows with, the first row being the one first in the room farthest away from you. Think between row 1 and, row 2 and row 3. Over there, you're barely able to notice dark splotches starting to appear on the floor.
Okay, I think I understand now. I am going to say, I think it's waking up, starting from the weak stuff, getting to the more dangerous stuff. Everyone grab your sockets and get ready. We gotta fill these fast.
Yeah,
With that, Regis will grab his cylinder.
I guess I grab the pyramid and I bring my gun up to start aiming down the room.
All right. Is everyone yanking their items?
And Ron, you there?
Ron will grab the seer in the offhand and ready his pistol. You guys hear me?
Yeah, we heard you.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
So the weaker ones were on the other side of the room?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing the floor distort way over there, and I'm presuming that the weaker stuff is waking up first, and judging for the fact that it's spreading just across the surface, that more stuff's going to wake up the longer we're sitting around, which meant Regis went, I'm going to grab this, we got to get it done quick.
You three should grab your items lickety-split.
Already done at this point.
Hooray.
I accidentally turned off the identification so you couldn't even see the names. All right, I'm gonna need initiative from all of you now.
Okay.
Combat initiative time, boys.
Barnaby is looking forward to getting out of this temple so he can so that he can improve himself some more.
I'm looking forward to the next update getting done so we have, a lot more XP to work with. Assuming you'll allow us once the update's
I forgot
out.
to die.
Why did my dice roll not show up?
Weird.
I got the same roll.
All right. So Regis got a 3. Ron got I'm guessing a 36 because you rolled another dice.
Yeah, because I had forgotten the baseline die.
All right. Amy got a 13.
Actually, would would exhaustion affect that roll?
No, because it's not a skill roll.
Okay, just wanted to double check.
Which one is Arf and which one is Fervus?
You will fall
Fervus
yet.
was 15, Arf was 8.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, because I thought that was just rolled twice. Okay.
Yeah, the 3 was I had grabbed the die, and then it was like, oh, right, forgot to switch over to Arf, so it was more clear. And then I wound up making it more confusing.
Yep. 3, and then Krill got herself a 14. What ties hath we? Well, Regis, you get to go before Barnaby. So, you know, you're not basically last on the team. And all the other ties are around enemies, so I don't care. All right, set the rounds to 1. Ron, your go.
So what I'm seeing is only at that range at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. Could I? Does the aim effect last, or would I have to do it on the turn I'm but?
No, it lasts. It lasts until
Okay.
your next attack.
All right, then Ron will at this point. Will. Brain. Ron will use the aim action and then hold a for the at least for this turn. Hold an action to shoot once they are in range if they approach. Well, they're within medium range if they approach. Don't have a quick on hand yet, so that's me.
All right, Fervus.
Hey, quick question. So the cylinders that dropped, are they like solid objects that we can
True.
like
They
take
are
cover
solid
behind?
objects,
All right.
You read my mind. I was going to ask that on my turn.
yes. That is, in fact, the case.
Well, Fervus doesn't exactly take cover.
Nah.
So, I hope they only have training sabers.
For these ones, you cannot see any weapons on them.
That could be good or it could be bad. I have no idea, but YOLO?
YOLO.
YOLO.
Alright, so that's my movement. What the heck was Blink again? Was that short range?
Yeah, Blink is short range, and you count as having charged.
Right. Well, that won't get me close enough anyway, so I guess full turn, there we go. And that'll be it for Fervus.
All right, Krill.
All right. Hold on
I could
just
have
a
done
second.
this differently. God damn it.
All right. Krill's going to expend 2 movement actions to move.
Yep.
Over here and take cover behind this pillar, and that is her turn.
I could have just used my teleport.
Yeah,
I'm an idiot.
Yeah. Why didn't you?
Can we back up, please?
I was
Rewind.
really use your teleport.
Mulligan.
I'll let you do it.
Thank
But
you.
like,
I'll
come
try
on,
and
man.
remember in the future. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I specifically have the combat one.
Hey, we.
yeah, I was just like, oh, I guess he just doesn't want to be like all the way up there to get ganged up on. All right.
We all derp every once in a while.
Alright, gotta teleport to this side of this guy. Because that's exactly how much range I've got. And now I'm gonna do a chomp. I am
Alright.
tank. This is... My job is to be in their face. Okay, I see. I need to just have ARF selected for all of my roles.
You get that main character bonus.
That crits, by the way.
Oh, cool. What is their
by the way,
interaction
also
with
weak to
Mythic?
Mythic.
They're weak to Mythic. Cool. 1.5 times dice. Oh! See? Okay, I just want to see. I just want to see. What would happen if...
I just want to talk to him.
High numbers.
I just want to talk to him.
Okay, I'm just going to have ARF selected for all of my roles going forward.
He just wanted to talk to him.
I just want to talk to him. It's okay.
Damn it.
I feel like that's gonna be a quote.
13 to 1 difference.
You're the one who constantly refers to him as the main character.
I'm aware! One damage.
All right.
It's supposed to be a joke.
1 damage. Amy, your go.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm safe from that.
See if I recall right, movement is 30 feet and
By base, but I will remind you, you do have that aura that you could put up.
I do, which gives me and anyone next to me +1 speed, or anyone in my aura. So that means 35 movement.
Yep, it takes a quick action to do that. To activate the aura.
Yeah.
So but that would give benefits to Regis and Barnaby.
Yeah.
It also imposes -1 speed to enemies within your aura range, but that doesn't matter right now.
Yeah. What is my aura range at this point? I forget.
Oh, wait! 10 feet.
Ido brought up a good point. There was a reroll card. Can I use it for that damage? And just take the one from ARF?
Guys, Zim, I want you to look at these things' names.
Passion Aspirant?
What do you think that means?
That we should kill them. Faster.
Uh-huh. Alright. Up to you guys.
I think it's more of the this is not the it may be
It's
better
the
to save
numbers.
resources.
Yeah, it's the fact that they have high numbers after their names is the part that I caught on to.
Oh, that's because I have the setting on so it auto-randomizes the numbers that show up. So you have no clue how many of these things there are.
Passion Aspirant 583.
There could be 20.
Alright.
There could be 20,000.
But yeah, anyways, activating my aura, does it just apply to anyone who's actively in within 10 feet of me, or does it apply to anyone who comes within 10, or who was within 10 feet of me since my last turn, or
Who
since
starts?
during this round? Anyone who starts within 10 feet.
Yeah, or takes a movement action starting from within the squares that you're affecting.
Okay, so if I were to move all the way down here, I'm no longer affecting anyone else, and no one else would get the benefit.
Yeah, but if they move next to you and then take another movement action, then they get the benefit. So you can act as like a beacon as well that increases their movement speed total.
Right. Okay. In which case, I'll actually come down over here. And then my second action will be to take aim. So quick action activate or first action move, second action aim.
All right.
Right. Okay.
All right. So that's this one. All right. So this one is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
Dang.
Is that just outside of
Yes, it is
medium
120
range for you?
Yeah, that's 65 feet. So 5 foot.
They moved twice. I don't know what you want from them.
No, that's fine. That's just funny. I mean, I could have meandered up to the pillar. That's on me for not thinking about that.
Okay, so it is our success, but their failure.
Yes.
Yes.
Which does not necessarily mean killing them. Is the door open?
Behind you right now, yes.
Arp's just gonna go through the door.
The one like behind you, not going further in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like
Walk out of this room.
Well, no, I was wondering
Yeah,
if it's just like, okay, the goal is get through the door. Well, you know.
I think the trouble is that Furvis is facing the opposite direction, so.
So the door is open. That's good to know.
Well, to leave, yes, but
yeah,
not go on.
Yeah, the door at the southern end where we entered the room is open.
Open.
Yes, gears are turning in Regis's mind. Yes.
Not the door at the northern end that we intend to go through.
I am drawing a complete blank on what we're supposed to do here beyond just kill.
Yes.
But attention was brought to their names for passion. I mean, one of the things
Where are they
is
going there?
Towards the north door, it looks like.
That wasn't what I asked.
Oh, what did you ask?
Who are they going towards?
Here.
A little hard to tell so far, but I'm assuming Amy.
No. If they're going towards me, that first one that moved would have just gone straight up.
Oh, right, that one came from there.
Yeah.
That one went not quite straight up, but mostly. How much movement does Arf have? I forget. Did I give him zoomies?
So, I think they are heading towards Ron.
because I have the first artifact.
No, he does not have Zumi, so 5, 10, 15.
It's probably in order, and as I have the first one, I am the target of the first test.
I guess for now, hold position here. If any of them try to attack him, he'll attack back, or if they try to attack somebody in the party, held action for them to actually attack somebody.
Alright.
We need more information right now.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, that one didn't get to move yet. That one was still supposed to be back there. It's this one that was supposed to move. Regis, here we go.
Garou?
Oh, sorry, you couldn't hear me. Yeah.
All right.
No. Yeah. First thing Regis is going to do is he's going to take, if he doesn't already have the cylinder, he's going to have his cylinder, and he's going to head down towards the top of this first cylinder here, the bigger one, not the one he's carrying. And if my mouse will behave, I will grab my character, and it's not letting me do that. There we go. I will move down here, 5, 10, 15, and he's going to go flush against this cylinder. The next thing he's going to do is he is going to revert his Solonian form while pressed up against this pillar. And to do that, he's got to roll his check for that.
Yep, go ahead.
Oh, I just got a ping, sorry. Okay, got it. Alright, so that's gonna be to revert change, it's presence or insight. I'm gonna do a presence check, and he's gonna do mind presence cunning. So that's 8 dice.
Yep,
So I'm going to revert. Now, these are aspirants of Regis, and Regis just had this crazy idea. If the back door is open, perhaps he can convince them that there's an even greater trial for them to succeed in their own aspirations. And so he's going to do the impersonation that he did of Regis again.
Oh no!
No.
Well,
my
he's
man,
only
my
gonna
man
do-
looked at one thing and immediately decided to do an ass pull. Let's go.
Well, actually, he had 2 different plans. He was originally going to go Regis tier 1, so it's no mental changes. So that's safe. He can do that. He can do shape shifting to Regis, and then he can use his robes to appear as Regis. And he was just going to basically waltz around the trial chamber, picking people off who were not aware. But now that he saw that the door is open, He's tempted to try and convince them, but in the moment right now, he's just going to assume the mantle of Regis without actually taking on the higher level mental changes just yet, because that's perfectly safe, and he knows that. And he's got his...
Regis, you keep saying the door. I just want to make sure I understand for sure which door you mean.
The door to leave, where the stormtroopers are. Imagine a bunch of aspirants running after the stormtroopers.
Right. Okay. I get you now. Because for the longest time I was going. Do you think that are you convinced that the door that we're wanting to go through is open? No. Okay. I'm all clear. Go ahead. Keep going.
Anyways.
No confusion.
With that, his weapons are concealed. So he appears to just be wearing his aspirant robes, not his aspirant robes, his robes of the Sith that he got from before, and he is going to begin 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's just going to begin gliding down the hall silently, with his hands folded, with a smile on his face. He can't shoot anything at this range, so there's not much he can do other than that. Okay. Barnaby, it's your turn.
Oh boy. It's time for Barnaby.
It is.
Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're passing within 10 feet of me, so you get an additional 5 feet of movement. If you so choose to use it.
This much should be fine. Actually. Nope. There we go. And it's time to throw leaves. Upon Amy and Regis. No. Krill.
Wow.
They're closer.
Closer.
Plus, I look like Regis.
You do.
Wouldn't want to spoil the look.
All right. Let's see if the leaves are distributed evenly.
No.
As a practitioner of, of leaves, I am embarrassed.
They are?
Pardon me, Krill.
They are distributed evenly across the floor.
Oh, look, they make a lovely pattern that gives me a strange insight. Hey, do you think if we ignored them? As
wait,
Barnaby is going to
have-
look at the leaf patterns and gain a thought. It's not a good thought, but he is going to look at both Amy and Krill and say, like, you know, one-sided passion tends to burn itself out quite quickly if it's not reciprocated in any fashion.
I'm sorry, what?
Krill tilts her head.
You get this weird blank look from Amy.
What? If someone is excited about something and no one else is excited about it, it tends to peter out. Did I say something strange?
Just a little bit.
I was just considering that this is a trial of passion. If we do not reciprocate their passion, only they are sustaining their own passion. Which gives it less fuel overall.
Are you suggesting we just do nothing?
Don't engage with them whatsoever, potentially.
Not much of a test if that was the case.
Just ignore them?
Pacifism.
We're doing the pacifist run?
How ridiculous.
It is simply an idea I had looking upon my floor leaves. I don't know if it's the correct idea, but passion and excitement are fairly intertwined, I think.
We'll consider that plan F.
For all else has failed.
Yes.
I'm
That's
on the board!
That's our fallback position.
I'm on the board.
Plan has received a letter. That means it's technically on the board.
It is technically on the board.
But that's like saying dying's on the board too, as plan Z.
Yeah, dying is plan Z. Try not to do that.
Barnaby, well, it was just one of his ideas. They're a real grab bag, as I'm sure you've come to understand.
It's definitely an idea of all time.
Then Barnaby will use his quick action to boost himself.
All right. First, go ahead and make an attack of opportunity.
I'm not going to make a attack, but I am going to take an action of opportunity.
Yeah, go ahead.
Teleport.
Hey.
Lamau.
All right. All right. Top of the round. Do we have any changes in initiative?
No.
No, I don't believe so.
Maybe sometime in the future, because I'm thinking of Primeval, but not at the moment. Do I aim or do I try to ping attempt to ping a couple? 1 sec. Let me check my numbers.
What
shot.
What are you doing with the rectangle on the right side there?
That.
Huh?
That's what I'm doing. I just had to figure out how to make it move the way I wanted it to. That's what it's doing. Done.
Remind me real fast what that rectangle was.
A glowing energy field.
We're gonna skip the aim. We're gonna take an attempt at it, I think. Ron will move to. I guess this would make the most sense. And then he's going to multi-attack. First attacking the guy straight ahead, straight in front of him.
All right, go ahead.
for
Hits.
5. Okay. Just basic energy. So, Blar. Oh, that's
Well-
supposed to be 8. My bad.
But also, you're
Ethereal.
supposed to ask what the their relationship with a subtype
Oh,
is.
right. Piercing.
Piercing, they are neutral to.
Okay. So that's 3 ethereal.
All right, noted.
Going to. It's going to attempt the second on the guy beside, and to give it a well, no. Because there's a guy beside, it's not going to be much of a shot chance. But hey, worth a go, and I haven't used boost yet.
Yep. So you're going for combination of
Okay.
17 and 10.
Correct. First shot was on 17. This shot's on 10. 2 ethereal.
Hits.
Okay. Right. Do I even waste it? No. I will just be fine with a miss with a glancing blow and leave that one as that. Use my attack it, so I don't think I can. I can't quick because I'm multi-attacked, right?
No, you can.
So I could shoot again.
You have a light weapon, right?
Yeah, but just one.
Yeah. The issue is that you took a movement action.
Yeah. Then I don't. Okay. Well, I took a movement action. Wait.
So that would
So-
have been an action.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Well, it was more of it was more of I couldn't fire the same weapon to use the same weapon for two attacks. I'm guessing.
Yes, you can.
Well. Alright, I'm confused. Sorry.
You took a movement action, which takes a standard action to do, unless you're
True.
doing a quick step, 5
Yeah.
foot.
Yeah,
feet
movement
for
actions.
that.
I'm doing a No. I know the movement's a standard. The multi was a standard.
So a multi-attack is a specific action where you're
Ah.
just making 2 separate attack actions. One is a quick action.
Oh, okay. Well, then, okay, so I've used all my actions up in that
Yes,
case.
which is what I'm saying.
I
So the answer is
didn't
yes.
realize
If you do a
that
multi-attack, you can still attack with a quick action, but that's different than your current circumstance because you're just taking
Right.
multiple attack actions, not a multi-attack. action.
Okay. Well, I was taking. Okay.
You did a quick action attack and you did a standard action attack.
I rolled the wrong thing if that was a standard action attack. I was rolling for a multi attack.
You rolled? Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Wouldn't your multi-attack be at -5 anyway? Not -4.
I roll. Oh.
You're
Okay,
too
we'll
focused
say
on
I
You
meant to-
hit anyway.
Way. I was
You
going.
hit anyway.
I was thinking about it when it was going. I'm going to throw a soul on, then I didn't, and then I did anyway. All right. But I'm guessing I'm out of I can't. If I have multi-attack, I can't also quick there, so I will. So
Yes, you can.
Yes, you
rules wise, it's that
Oh.
you took a movement action, so you've already used up your spare action that you could have taken
Oh.
with this because you did a move.
Oh.
So yes, you can do a multi-attack and do
So
that.
multi-attack takes 2 actions. Okay. That's what you mean?
Yes, but also
Okay.
you didn't even need to do a multi-attack action. You had a quick action and a standard action available. And you
True,
had a
I wasn't
quick
going to
action.
get a third shot. True. Okay.
So
Oh, well.
it doesn't matter either way. It doesn't change anything.
Dang.
There's
Outside
no
of
damage
how
to
many dice,
undo.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no
Okay.
damage to undo anyway, so like it really doesn't matter. It's fine.
Okay. All right. Well,
Just
that's
in the
noted for
future.
later.
Yes, you can. Just make sure that
Yeah.
keep
I
track of
thought.
things.
I mean. Okay. Yeah, and multi-attack only if you have enough dice to go 3 times. So.
Purvis.
Okay. Sorry, my net seems to be having issues.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't seem to be impacting the stream, though, so...
That's good.
So they're going for Ron. Or at least towards him.
Yep. Definitely at least towards him.
Also, I should really make character sheets for all my droids. I'll work on that between turns. Would make things much easier for that.
That's right, you have droids, don't you?
Yes.
Where are they?
I'm going to say that the three of them are lined up in between these two pillars right in front of Furvis. That's where I'm going to position them.
Okay. I didn't know if you had even brought him into the room with you.
They are with him unless I state otherwise. We'll go with that.
All right, cool.
I'll make character sheets in a moment and let you know when. But anyways. This is a puzzle and I feel like we don't have enough information.
That's because you don't currently.
Well, I think I'm gonna do the Jedi thing and just start meditating in the middle of battle.
Battle meditation? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go ahead and just make that an insight.
Try and gather anything I can off the situation and what to do. I really need to get my insight up. Still lower difficulty for instinct?
Yep.
Another 3. And the only reason it was so high was because I rolled with Arf.
All right. So what you kind of realize here, just, you know, doing your little meditation there, that the entities that you see before you, it is definitely the bodies of former aspirants, but there's something missing from them. They also feel like they are missing something and are empty. And they want something back.
I figured it out.
Please, by all means, enlighten us.
I'll let you tell.
Well, they're after the same thing that you need to fill those objects up with.
Okay, and that is?
Well, I don't know what that is. They're after the same thing. Their success, our failure, or our success at their failure. We're after the same finite resource. We just need to find out what that resource is and where it's at.
Well, it said it need what I got before was that it needs to be filled with our success, well, my success, but you know, I assume ours, and their failure. I was gonna make actual character sheets, so that way they can, you know, be, I can control them and stuff for you.
All right, I was just gonna put them on there just to have like placeholders.
I just know it's a race for whatever it is.
So I imagine this is where you wanted them.
Yes.
I'm just putting them there so that way they're there for placeholders.
Sounds good.
Now, what that whatever it is, I have no idea. But the aspirants are after it, the same as we are.
Has the field on... Okay, the field on the right did move. Okay.
Yeah, at the end of the
It
turn.
expanded. Yes.
Furvis is going to try and... He's going to use Force Blast on the pillar right next to him.
All right, go ahead.
Don't know if that's going to be what I want, but I'm going to try it. Three accuracy.
All right, you can hit it.
What is its relation with Astral?
Neutral.
Three.
All right, it sort of just like chips away, and it doesn't seem to have any sort of particular reaction.
He's going to hold his cube near the chip. Anything?
No reaction.
Okay.
You're thinking there might be something in the cylinder itself?
Yeah. Pick up the shard with force power, smash them together. Now Kith.
Now Kith.
I'm... Oh, that would be my actions. I don't have ideas here.
This one in particular is a puzzle.
Every time it's my turn, it shoots to the corner of the map, and I have to recenter it.
Weird. It should be
Oh.
centering on you.
Yeah.
Well, now it's just completely gone.
That's strange.
I don't see it no more.
Use your scroll wheel to see if you can zoom it in or zoom it out.
I'm trying. It's still just blank. Well, anyway, Krill, can I make a perception to have a look-see around the entire room?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay.
Let's see if she can notice something more.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll allow it.
Alright, what does 6 give me?
What a 6 gets you is that, first of all, obviously the aspirants are currently sort of just beelining right towards where Ron is. They don't seem to care about anyone else besides the possibility of having to climb over them to get to their target. These individuals do not look very strong. And as was previously mentioned, these were the same sort of individuals that were appearing,
when you first walked in, and then, you know, as you got further along, they look stronger and stronger. These are obviously going to be scraping the bottom of the barrel. However, you can notice the same sort of dark splotches that Regis noticed earlier. And before, the dark splotches were all, like, you know, along the second row here, and, like, between them, like, maybe sometimes in the third row, but mostly around here.
Yeah. Well, I can't see the map still, so...
Okay.
So I don't know where you're pointing.
They're about halfway up the map.
Hold on just a second.
I just re-hit share record. Did that do anything?
Yeah, it's back.
All right. In that case, before it was, like, around here, the dark splotches. They'd move forward to, like, here-ish.
Okay. Is there anything about the room itself, like any, like, notches or anything in the walls that I can ascertain from my roll?
Notches in the walls, no. I will say that it's hard to, like, explain, but you could tell that the cylinders back here, all of these ones are they seem more active than the ones that, like, you're next to, and that the shadows haven't reached.
Okay. Oh, it's gonna be a while before I can get down there.
How can
you relayed that
these
info
cylinders
though,
be
correct?
active?
Yeah,
like, in terms of color.
Like,
They seem like they're, like, a bit brighter.
As Tao's telling me this, Krill is telling this to Amy in real time.
Okay.
So Krill's gonna turn to Amy and be like, I'm going down to those back pillars and check them out.
Be safe, all right?
We gotta figure this out. And then hold on, let me count squares. 1, 2, 3.
You do have an additional 5 feet of movement.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So with that, I can get down to there. And that will be my turn.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll go ahead and make my own perception roll here. See if I can figure anything else out myself.
Remember, perception is to, like, notice, like, physical details.
All right. Are you suggesting another skill might be more useful here?
For being more useful, yes, I would. It depends about what kind of information are you looking for? Because that determines what the most useful skill is.
The thing about not having information is you don't know what information you don't have.
Yep.
I did perception. Maybe you should try insight or something else.
Well, what sort of thing do you want information on? Do you want more information on the things that are trying to attack you? Do you want more information on, you know, what their goal seems to be? Do you want more information on the physical makeup of the room?
I want more information on the goal.
All right, that would be insight then.
The insight.
Yeah, you're trying to insight what they're going after.
Would logic be a good expertise for this, or or would there be a better one?
I don't really think there's any particular expertise that would be necessarily all that favored. Because you don't have enough information to really, apply.
Yeah, I'm going off of
a bunch of
logic
stuff
here.
All right.
That's a 7 insight.
All right. So with that, what you're able to determine from them is that they desperately want something immediately from Ron. They are not going after, other people. It doesn't seem like it's good enough to just grab it from anything. They want something from Ron.
Something from Ron.
In particular, something that only Ron has.
I mean, he's holding the sphere, but
What's something that only Ron has then?
there's the sphere. Aside from that, I mean, does that sound like the correct answer? They want the sphere, or?
I mean, what else could they know Ron has that they want from him in particular? They want something from Ron that only Ron has.
Tal, sometimes you can be a little prick.
This is literally
Alright.
a puzzle room.
Yes, but like legitimately.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this. If all you can think of is one thing, that's okay. Just go with it. It might even be
Okay.
right. I'm not gonna tell you out of game if you out of game
You're
are
right.
saying the right thing.
But like, should we give it to?
No.
No. I think we should kill
Or
them.
I think this is a matter of keep away.
Actually,
Maybe lead them towards
did
the
Ron
field.
hear? Did Ron hear what Krill said?
No, Krill said it specifically to me.
Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt you could hear me from like that was like 80, 100 feet away.
Fair enough. Dang it. So I have a. If he had that observation, he has a suggestion, but
15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'll come back here. I will relay what Krill had told me, that he had sensed the further away pillars to be more active, and that he's going down to investigate, and that the aspirants appear to be heading towards Euron.
yeah.
And
All right.
I reckon they probably want that sphere.
Okay.
So a little bit of game of keep away.
Well,
Actually,
okay.
if it's just a game of keep away at this point, we could do that real easy. We could really cheese it. Hey, Fervis, how do you feel about teleporting Ron around the room occasionally?
I was actually going to ask it. Actually, I was wondering if you could teleport me to the other side of the room.
I remember. Wow, I'm far away.
I wonder if the floor changing color.
I could.
I'm curious if what Krill said is right. If the strongest, the most active are the ones at the far end, because because I hold the first.
Yeah, and then because I still have an action left, I'll go and take a shot at Passion Aspirant 17.
Go ahead.
And I did aim last turn, but I didn't get a chance to shoot.
So you still have
does
the
that
aim
carry-
maneuver active.
Alright, awesome.
It activates on your next
Okay.
attack.
Sweet. Actually 12, but I have one exhaustion, so that makes it 11 dice right now. Comfortable. So 6 and then aim, so 5. So I should be hitting on 5 up.
Yep.
That's 8 successes. Alright, I'll go ahead and do 1.5 dice. Their relationship with piercing is neutral.
Yep.
Alright, so that's 1.5 of 8 is 12. Damage on 7 up. Uh, 10 damage to Aspirant 17.
All right, Aspirant 17 is the gone.
Okay. All right. And hey, with one of them gone, do we know any? Do any of us notice any change in how our artifacts feel?
No, but I was about to mention that as your bolt pierces through it, its form is going to rapidly collapse and then sink back into the ground.
Okay. All right. Kill seems to be a good enough answer at this point. Then, let's keep going.
It is a Sith Temple. Have you learned very little in your time in these places?
I do not believe that that is the answer necessarily.
I tend to agree with that wall.
Alright.
Alright, it's going to try and roll an athletics to get past your bots. So for this, I don't know, I guess just roll their attack to try and see, like, use that to stop them.
Alrighty.
These things don't really have, like, an athletic score to go against, so.
Okay, so maybe it's just whenever I'm rolling for myself.
Yeah, maybe it's just that. In any case, Aspirant fails to get past. Off to this one. Literally. And we'll use a quick action on Ron. Hey, Ron, give me an athletics or acrobatics. This is an opposed check, by the way.
I did that right, yeah.
All right. Ron, it is definitely the form of a sentient creature.
Right.
However, it almost just savagely tears at what you're holding, which is the sphere. And it manages to wrench it from your control. As it has now used a disarm in order to take that instead of your actual weapon.
Right.
So it now has the sphere.
Oh, great.
And it is starting to glow now that it has it.
Okay. Chloe think gets zapped. Can we see through the pillars?
No.
Okay, so probably cannot zap, at least not where he's at. Probably cannot zap number 18. Well, there's 22 down there. No. Actually, better... No, we really want them gone, so, yeah, I'm gonna go with the full action. Can't see them. No, no. Final answer. Moving here.
Alright.
And, going for the one that, number 1 and number 18. Six.
That will hit both.
Wonderful. What is their interaction with electric?
Their interaction with electric is... resist.
Oh. Not that Arf seems to care.
He is.
Oh, okay, Arf. Okay.
8 damage.
I don't know. Those
All
sevens
right.
are really tempting to. No, we'll stick with the. We'll stick with the 8.
All right.
Here.
With an 8, you were going for aspirant 1 and aspirant 18, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. Aspirant 18, the McFucking dead. Aspirant 1, the glowing seems to dim. It is still alive, though.
All right. And do I have another quick action?
I don't think you've
so.
used a quick action.
No, I mean, like, do I have anything to use as a quick action? No, I don't. All right, that's it for Arf.
Are they gonna start clawing at each other for it?
Yep.
Yeah.
As the original
Oh no,
holder
what are you
maintains
drawing,
control.
Ido? What are you drawing, Ido?
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Original holder maintains control.
Oh dang.
Think. Regis, it is your turn.
Well, from what Regis has seen in their single-minded fervor, they're acting more like the creatures in the prior room, so he's not even going to bother with going deeper into Regis at this moment. There is nothing to be gained from trying to impose will upon things that have none of their own. So he is going to move... If I can get the cursor to let me select and move my token... Huh. Why won't it let me grab my token?
Because you are not Regis anymore. You are Regis.
Yeah, you hope not. There we go. 5, 10,
Better not
15,
be.
20, 25, 30. I can go right... Oh. It, like, picks up the holographic of the object. What am I doing something wrong? Selection mode. Huh. There we go. Okay. There.
It sounds like you're probably on the wrong tool.
That's what I was hoping, and it finally let me take it. Okay. So, Regis is just going to run up, and he's not even bothering to keep the charade at this point. And he is going to do... Does he have line of sight on both of these guys? 5 and 22?
1, 2... I'll say yes, but 22 has light cover.
Okay.
It's
So I'll have
not
to roll...
entirely visible for you.
So I'll have to roll them separately, but he is going to do convert his weapon to slashing damage to go for a low intensity, high duration blast, and he's going to try and spin and cut across the first one, and then spin around and try and hit the second one away from it.
So you're changing your weapon's type.
Well, that's versatile, so that's free, right?
Okay, yeah.
I saw people try to use piercing and it didn't do anything significant. And I'm thinking these are fleshy things. They may not have etherical bits, but their physical bits are pretty fleshy. So slashing. And he's going to be hitting 2 targets across from each other in a single attack, because that's what his weapon can do with its multi-target. So I said he would be spinning across. Yes, if that makes sense.
It does.
That's how you're flavoring it, yeah.
Yep.
Gotcha.
All right, and that's going to be 8 accuracy.
Oof.
It's not a botch, so it doesn't burn the ammo. So I've used my move action. I can attack again, can I not?
You can, yes. It's just it'll use a standard action this time.
Yes, which I can do.
Yep. That'll hit.
All right, and then the other one has light cover.
Yes.
So do I have to roll again?
I'll say no, because
You didn't have to change anything anyway, so like.
Okay. Fair enough. And then that means it's damage time, which is 7. And the relationship to slashing?
They're weak.
All right. I'll try and chop them off at the knees.
All right. You get some pretty good damage in on them. Neither of them die, but hey, you know, damage, dealt some actual damage to them.
Fair enough, yeah. So that's my full turn. I use the first regular action to move, the second regular action to attack, and the other one to attack as well. So ending turn.
I know, that's so mean.
What's going on? Oh, he's rolling the die.
Oh dear.
-1.
Poor Fervus.
110 plus.
It's a 13-1 difference last time. Oh.
They'll show off though.
All right, so it's time for Barnaby to move. I see.
Yes.
So, who is in the most danger?
Well, at this point, it's
Ron.
It's at this point, it's get the orb.
That's
I
true.
don't think any of us are in immediate danger per se. It's just that we need to get the orb back to Ron from, or at least get the
Okay.
orb back from.
Then I guess the question
Fiend.
is rather, does anyone have an AoE?
Arf does.
I don't think Barnaby can reach Arf. Not this turn. However, Barnaby is willing to admit when he was wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mayhaps it is time to start beating the absolute dog water out of people.
Yeah. That's what I've been saying.
Barnaby apologizes.
Does Regis have something in his throat or something?
He's currently imitating someone else.
He's got something in his throat. It's a Regis.
Yes.
Did he eat bark for breakfast? Bark tends to put a lot of pups into a bad mood.
No, I didn't eat one of your robots.
Bark. Bark. Bark.
All right. What's the Barnaby doing?
Abracabonk.
That hits. You may bonk them.
Go bonk. What is its reaction with bludgeoning?
Resistant.
Damn.
You need to
Wait,
sharpen
no,
that
more
stick.
dice than that. More dice than
I was about to say I don't think you roll 1 dice for power.
I don't think anyone could roll 1 dice for power.
Yes, you can.
You
I'm
can.
sure you
It's
can.
not.
On a strike of which something you have no brawl skill and you only have 1 or 2 in that attribute.
Oh.
Also, there's levels of exhaustion you could occur too. You could do it while really exhausted, but that'd still be 1.
Yeah, there's a minimum of 1.
I will soul that 1.
That 1 is fugly.
Get out of here. 3 damage.
All right. You give it a nice thwack with your abracabonk. But unfortunately, it does seem like whatever this technically is, it's pretty resistant to blunt force trauma.
Barnaby frowns at their skeletal structure. And he'll raise his accuracy further with a meditative breath.
It's like, how dare you be
How
resistant
dare
to
you?
blunt force
I could have
trauma.
at least gotten a good fracture out of that.
Unironically, it having resistance saved it from 3 more damage.
Yeah, it did.
All right. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, and it's going to try and get past. Okay, just roll their attack to try and stop them.
Don't think that worked.
Nope, he gets past.
Okay. AOO from one of the others.
Sure, go ahead. Hits.
Oh right, I should have asked if what their interaction was.
What damage type you doing?
Let's see. I guess
The one in
that
the
would
middle
be...
was Bork, by the way.
Yeah. That would be fire.
All right, they're weak to fire. So that those 2 6s will count for a total of 11.
All right.
Nice.
And it will die.
All right, so yeah, back to the top, I guess.
Technically, it's your bot's turns.
Bot's turns.
They happen on my turn.
Oh, they happen on your turn? Okay, in that case, yep.
Okay,
Yeah, that's how minions
Back to
work.
the top. So
I might as well.
First of all,
Well. Okay.
that expands.
Yep, I figured that.
It is the start of round 3. There are a total of 3 dead passion aspirants. And as it is round 3, there will be a new aspirant type joining us.
Oh, fun.
Alright, oh.
Where are they showing up?
Give me a second, and you will find out. Because I have to go through and, like, click on all of them.
Right.
Oops. So I accidentally made it one of their turns. I'm just gonna have them go at the end. I don't feel like completely clogging initiative here. Oh, that one's superimposed. As Krill, the pillars that you are just going past have now fully activated. The shadows moving forward again underneath, and it's spewing out a new set. These ones look mildly better equipped. Like they are just that little bit stronger.
I see.
Oh.
Alright. My guess is we need to keep the one that Ron had away from the passion ones. You know, go all my precious with it. And then destroy the power ones.
Another loyal
Preemptive guess. Thank you for
I
the
think we
follow,
need to
dog.
keep them.
I mean, them being dead keeps them away.
Agreed. I think we need to destroy them and maintain possession of them. These artifacts. For if they get the artifacts, they seem to be empowered. If a particularly dangerous one were to be empowered, it might be a threat to us.
Oh.
As 3 were dead, 3 more reappear.
Oh.
They both
Okay.
have P, but that's because, you know, passion and power.
Both start
Actually, no,
with
wait, these should be
P.
strength. These should be strength aspirants, not power aspirants. Oops.
Wah, wah.
I'm gonna be replacing them. Just you know where they're at.
Yeah.
All right.
Ron, it's your turn. Click on you.
All right. Well, I going to attempt to. I hate not. I am not. How ragged does the guy in front of me look?
He doesn't look ragged. It looks like the sudden strength that he got has been a bite taken out of it.
I'm going to risk that he's going to try to respond to me and go with a quick action shot to start off.
So you're shooting the one next to you, right?
Yes, the one who
Wow.
has the sphere, and also I'm just going to willpower that. It just no, not right now, not right now. Thank you.
Not in my house.
Holy shit!
Jeez.
Yes,
All right,
the power of hope.
I think you crit.
That's better.
Well, give me a second here because you are shooting at someone that is engaged with you, so they do get a reaction against you.
Okay.
So they're going to be doing an action.
Okay. So took the risk.
Give me an athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, man. Really, I'm wondering if I should have even picked up the stupid sphere. Oh, come on.
Oof.
I mean, I could try to go. Body. Before we even think about trying to bigger body the non-6s.
Yeah, I will let you know that this thing has been like, it overpowered you before, and it is stronger now. So
Not enough ale.
I'm just letting you know that.
Yeah. Well, bodying the. Great. I'm not getting, and I'm not gonna get more if I vigor that, so that doesn't do me any good. Because I think it was a 3 last time, and that's not gonna be enough. Okay. Go ahead, whatever it is.
All right. You are getting hit with a knockback, and you are going to be knocked back directly into Amy.
Okay.
As it basically does the equivalency of bitch slaps you away as you shoot it. That will crit, though.
Will it overcrit, just out of curiosity?
No.
No. Figured I'd
It
try.
would have to have 0 evasion for a 10 to overcrit.
Right. Okay. Brain. We'll go dice and just see what we get. So that's... wait, no, that's 12 with the exhaustion. That's promising. 10 ethereal.
All right, another 10 going its way. The light dims more. Good job.
I think at this point...
that was a meaty hit.
Yeah, and looking at it, being that I can't, that I am Mr. Weakling at physical, and I don't think I'm going to be able to easily get it back. I'm just going to use a standard and shoot it again.
All right.
Dang.
What? Okay,
What
this
the
might
frick are these dice suddenly?
12.
All right. That will crit, no overcrit.
Okay. We'll do the same roll. That one that doesn't look as 3 ethereal.
Noted.
Get back into close. Nah. I'll move back, take the 5-foot step back into its face. Can't really think of much else to do yet. And that's all I've got.
Purvis, what do?
I have been debating a bunch of different things. I kind of want to try throwing it into the field. Throwing his cube in there. You know, like it's a goal. But then again, these passion aspirants are just, standing here and glowing, and now there's more.
Well, there was before. I was just re-adding them.
Oh, it was... okay.
Those were the ones that were there before, but I accidentally put down the wrong ones.
So, one of the strength ones is in the field.
Yes.
We've seen a passion one in the field before as well, I think.
No, you've never seen a passion one in the field.
Okay.
We have no idea what the energy field over there does.
We have no idea at all what to do with this. Except for possibly keep away?
You guys, look, I'm gonna say is if it gets to Passion Aspirant number 1 turn, you guys are gonna get a pretty clear hint on what the hell you're supposed to do.
That's kind of what I'm feeling, and I think what I'm going to do is, well, I can't really move there because Arf's in the way.
The friendship ball.
The what?
I said the friendship ball.
I'm going to hold my action to see what they do with the sphere when they, you know. I don't have any
Basically,
ideas.
holding action for some sort of effect to happen with the sphere.
Yes. Or them
All
to
right.
do whatever they do.
Alright, cool. Krill.
Hold on, I gotta recenter the map. Okay. Well, Strength Aspirant 35 is gonna get AOO on me no matter what I do.
You could also take a 5-foot step as a standard action to move away and not get AO'd.
Yeah, I'll do that.
It really depends on how they act.
True enough.
They could just not care about you.
Yeah, if they're like passions, they wouldn't have even reacted to you shooting them.
That is true. What would be a good roll to roll? What? Yeah, roll. What would be a good roll to ascertain this, the nature of this field?
The field that was expanding out the yellow one?
Yeah.
The yellow energy field? Appraisal.
Let's see here. Ugh. Oh well, you only live once. Let's see. It's gonna be one. Alright. Okay, that wasn't so bad.
All right. You have the feeling that if that field right now were to interact with one of the passion aspirants, the passion aspirant would not react well to it.
Okay.
The strength aspirant doesn't seem to care about it. But the passion aspirants, yeah, no, they would. You just have the feeling looking at it that it would cause a very negative reaction in the passion aspirants.
Okay, so it's not. So we get the feeling that it's not so great against the passion aspirants. The strength don't seem to care one way or the other. Is there any? Well, I guess the only way to figure out its reaction to us would be to go into the field. And that does not seem...
It could do nothing. It could be awful. You don't know.
One of my ideas might have been to, forcibly teleport them over into the field. But that would require me to go in there with them.
You positioned yourself just outside the field and had it positioned in the field. Like teleport basically with your face against the field holding the thing.
Yeah, but then the field would expand the next turn and he would be in the field.
Oof, that's fair.
I think for now anyway, I'm just gonna take a shot at strength aspirin 35. As soon as my ability tab opens. It is being slow. Open, damn you. Alright, finally. Ugh.
Is your internet being real slow? Is that?
Yeah, and my computer. It's a potato.
Right.
That would do it.
Three ethereal hit.
It will.
Sweet. And what is its relation to piercing?
Neutral.
Okay. Five damage. Ethereal.
All right, noted.
And that's my turn.
If you have the time, I recommend switching to a more slashing approach to these fleshy things.
Amy, it's
All
your turn.
right. Yep. We need information. I'm gonna aim, but I'm gonna hold action to see what happens with the artifact that Passion Aspirant 1 is holding. And that'll be my actions.
Basically
Aim
the
and
same
hold
held
action.
action as
Fergus.
Fergus. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Passion Aspirant Run is going to summon a little bit of energy as an attack. It is immediately going to whip around and try and kill both Aspirant 10 and 19 with an AoE. Do you want to trigger any of your stuff with that?
Is that a melee, or would that trigger an action?
It's a
Also
melee.
opportunity? It's melee. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's basically an ethereal melee additional target attack.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop it from doing that.
It might be a
Alright.
good idea too.
No reaction from you, Fergus. Do you use your reaction?
Yes. I'm going to forcibly teleport it away.
How are you doing so?
I do have the additional target thing for the teleport and just using my teleport.
How are you reaching it?
I will do a movement to here.
Can't end a movement there.
Yeah. Well, the additional target does... Let me double check which one, actually. Because actually, I think I've got... Yeah, it's just ally.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he could just kind of reach past Arf and Ron.
I have a sphere AoE. I can't end a turn, but I could potentially, like, move here and then use it, and then I wouldn't be ending my turn there, just, you know, teleporting over here with the sphere. Because the sphere can target enemies, just requires opposed grapple.
Yeah, let me double check. Chapter 5 for that. Sorry, I'm just rereading through it to see if, because I know you're able to split up your movement, but I don't know if you're able to split up your movement and do something else when you're on someone else's tile.
I'll also point out that technically the teleportation is a special movement type.
Yeah, but you're moving there with the normal movement type first.
I think I started to get an inkling for what this puzzle kinda is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ron is the one that needs to be killing the passion ones.
Yeah, and whoever has the second one needs to deal with the strength ones.
That would be Furvis.
Well, we don't know which one they are after, but presumably Furvis, yes.
Just going off of what we know so far until new variables are calculated or in for calculation. This
know.
like this field, I don't know what significance it has other than the passion aspirants hate it.
I suspect you put the object inside the field like a goal.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking it might be.
I'll say for now, yes, you can do it, but we're gonna have to review that because technically speaking, it's in a gray area of whether or not you should be allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Because you would be effectively ending a movement temporarily to perform an action while on top of someone else's tile.
I will add it to the discussion list.
So yeah,
he was kind of having to squeeze there.
Yeah, which is why I'm like, it's a bit.
It feels.
It is something that should be directly addressed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll let him do it for now, but.
And it could just be as simple as you can't end your turn in occupying the same space as an ally.
Yeah, but that also it's weird. Where exactly are you trying to teleport him?
Sorry, I was adding that to the to-do list. I don't know if the field is where I want to go with it.
I will say if it is the field, it is considered dangerous for this thing.
For that thing, yes. Not necessarily. It's more, we don't know if it's dangerous for us.
No, well, yeah, but I'm saying, you know, if you do put him in the field, he gets -1 difficulty on resisting due to dangerous terrain.
Oh, like that. Yeah. I will go there and put him right between me and the field.
All right, so difficulty 7 on his roll. And the same on yours.
No, I'll go here. And again, he's in the same spot next to me, but what did I do? Oh, wrong button. Or wrong window thing. Alright.
Alright, make your opposed.
Oh, come on.
There are 10s if you want to mine. I don't know if you do, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna mind.
There are 2 10s.
You know what? I'll use my EX dice and just mine both of them.
Mining both of them? Alright.
God damn it.
It is still currently beating you.
I was saving this for a second wind, but I'm gonna...
There is also a party reroll.
Oh yeah, can I use that?
Yeah, use that. Yes.
I'm just gonna remind you of that.
Same
But hey,
thing,
now you have
but...
your boost back. You have your boost back. Well, not your boost, but sorry, actually.
Yeah. But I can at least make those 9s explode.
You can.
Oh, not that one.
That gives you. That'll gives you 2 more and possibly more.
There we go.
Yeah!
Hey!
10.
Hey, you shouldn't have even bothered undoing his, because then you would have won the tie. Because it also on its initial roll, it rolled 10.
Jeez.
But yeah, now it's down to an 8, and you have bypassed it. You get to move it. You will be taking the attack though, because you're in the space that it was attacking.
That's fine.
And swinging to attack.
For the record, 1 down.
Oh, 1 down? Okay.
Yeah. Just because that way, for him to get back to the others, it's at least 1 more space, you know? Because he'd have to either go around me or around the pillar.
Yep. And what is your relation to necrotic?
-1.
Alright, so 1 times weak?
Yeah.
Cool, because this is also bypass accuracy, so. Alright, please take 8 damage.
Physical or ethereal?
This was ethereal.
Dang. Alright.
Sorry, I didn't say it again. I did say it like once earlier, but I should have said it again.
No, this is the first time they've attacked anything, so...
Yes.
Yeah.
That is, in fact, a very true statement.
Alright, only chip damage directly to me.
Oh, nice. Well, I mean, something did happen with it. Can I take a shot at one of the other ones for my held action then?
One more thing with that. I would like to teleport my, not ARF, but I'd like to take my droids with me. Because it is an AoE, so...
Alright.
They'll be, yeah, behind me.
Cool.
All right. And you know what? I'll let you do it, but be careful with that sort of stuff in the future because you did decline to interact at the time when Furvis did.
Technically, Furvis would have gone first there anyways. Because turn order.
But they did decline to interact, and you know.
Yeah. I mean, if you had said no, I would have fully accepted it. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah. No, I'll let you do it. It's just, be careful with that in the future.
Of course. And I'll be hitting number 10 there.
All right, make your shot.
Holy.
You set that as 2s and above succeeding.
Yeah. I messed up the
and
numbers
10's
there.
counting as 5 successes.
Oh, what did you do?
I messed with numbers, and then I messed with the wrong numbers, and messed with numbers again. I apologize. Want me to just re-roll that with the correct
you're gonna have to re-roll
numbers?
Yeah.
I apologize. I was like, that doesn't make sense.
That one was fucked up enough that I'm going to require that you re-roll it because it was such a mess.
Thank you. I got my numbers mixed around. I apologize.
FoxFiend has become God. And he could just do what he wants.
You know, I got the 5 and 2 mixed around. Yeah. So 5 successes.
All right. That will hit.
Awesome. Okay, my numbers are correct. For 4 damage on number 10.
All right. It's actually enough to kill number 10. Number 10's taking a lot of damage.
Huh. Okay. And back to aspirant 1, I guess.
Yep. Furvis, please make an action of opportunity.
I assume he's moving.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll just do a chomp.
To pin him.
I could try and pin him. Yeah, I'm gonna grapple.
All right.
As I nearly do the same thing that, or something similar to what Amy did. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to stick with the 3.
All right. In that case, it's going to make it past your grapple. I rolled the 4.
Well, it's worth a shot.
Yep. So now it's going to go for the highest concentration of 1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
Ah, damn it.
As it's taking a beeline to where the highest concentration of the damn things are.
Oh.
Hard.
So, we kind of do really need to, or wrap up, unfortunately.
Oh wait, yeah, I just saw the time.
Yeah, it's 10:30.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Do you
my
guys
God.
get the mechanic now?
Yeah.
Kill stuff with the right
Kinda?
artifact.
I think it is kill stuff with the right artifact, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure about the advancing death ball though. That's the scary enigma.
It has different effects to the different aspirants. We still don't know how it interacts with us.
You
And
could
we
just take
still
a step inside.
That's what I was gonna do on my next turn, actually.
Yeah, I'm more concerned about where the strength aspirants are going. See, we're under the assumption it's going from left to right on the order from when we picked them up off the artifact wall. If it's going left, right, inner right, though, I might be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I am assuming nothing about which one's going where. But that's why I brought the droids with me, is so I'm not the only one over there.
Yeah, because I want to go and like catch the football and like shoot the guy, but if I do, all of those S's might be coming right at me. So I'm like half tempted to toss it to Barnaby and then run.
Garou wants to fetch the ball.
I know, right?
Woof.
I wish I had enough time to make the teleport, but oh well.
To make the what?
To make the teleport instead of just losing it.
You mean the spear?
Well, I was hoping to go across the map before they went to grab the sphere, but oh well.
Well, maybe next session I'll shapeshift into a Shishtavanin and go play fetch, but I'll have to wait and see.
All right, though.
Yep.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us so far on the stream today. That was Piercing the Veil Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, grabbing packs of cards to stream loots, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or tipping to the channel directly. But for now, thank you so much for joining, everybody, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Have a good night.